Hello, everyone. A few people have expressed their concerns with the difficulty in installing the Toy Story 2 Archipelago randomizer. So I just wanted to create a quick tutorial on how to get it set up and running for the first time. To start, everything that you'll need to download is within the description. This includes your Toy Story 2 Archipelago files, Toy Story 2.ap world, and ts2.lua, your Archipelago setup executable, BizHawk, which is the emulator we'll be using, PopTracker with the accompanying Toy Story 2 PopTracker pack, and your legally obtained copy of Disney Pixar Toy Story 2 Buzz Lightyear to the Rescue on PlayStation 1. Start by extracting all the files and installing Archipelago, which will give you the Archipelago file right here. We're going to open that. And from here, we can go to Custom Worlds, which is where Toy Story 2.ap world is going to go. Back out, and then within Data, Lua, we are going to add ts2.lua. That in there. This is everything that we're going to do in the Archipelago folder, so we can close that out. And then we are going to run Archipelago Launcher. Within Archipelago, we are going to scroll all the way down until we find Generate Template options. Open this to generate template YAMLs for all your installed games. And if we scroll down, we'll see Toy Story 2. You can close that. We're going to scroll all the way back up and go to Options Creator. Options Creator is going to take the template YAML that we created and use it to generate the settings that we're going to use for our Archipelago. So we're going to scroll all the way down to T, find Toy Story 2. And from here, you'll see a list of options on how you want to generate your randomizer. I'm not going to go in depth about it here, but I do recommend that you change your player name to something easily recognizable. For me, it's my tag Batu, of course. And we'll be using this a few times more throughout the tutorial, so keep that in mind. Once you have all your settings done, we're going to go to Export Options, which will generate yet another YAML file with our name. We're going to go to Archipelago, and we're going to set that in the Players folder here. I already have one for Toy Story 2, so I'm not going to make another one, but save it here. We can close out of the Options Creator. And from here, we are going to go to the Archipelago website to create our Archipelago server. When you get to Archipelago, you can press Start Playing, host a pre-generated game, and it's going to ask for a zip file created by the generator. We're going to open up Archipelago Launcher one more time and press Generate. This is going to take the YAML file within the Players folder and create a seed folder within our Archipelago file. You'll find this within Archipelago Output. So back on the website, we're going to go to Upload File. And within our Output folder is going to be our Archipelago seed. Open that. From here, this will give you your seed info, the date you created it, and the spoiler log if you want to download that. For now, let's create a new room. Once you connect into the Archipelago, it'll ask you to connect to your room by using your address and IP located right here. Back in Archipelago, we are going to scroll down till we find Toy Story 2 client and open that. Then this will pop up. From here, at the very top, it's going to say server with the address and IP. So we're going to take out this old IP and we're going to put the new one right here on the left, 56994, and press connect. And now Archipelago is connected to the server. Now we are going to run BizHawk. I already have it open. And we are going to run Toy Story 2. The README suggests that you change some of the settings in the BizHawk emulator to better support the Archipelago. However, when I read it and checked the options, everything that was mentioned was already checked. So I do not believe you have to do anything within the settings. However, you are going to need firmware for your PlayStation 1 emulator. Right there. I can't tell you where to get that personally. There are other ways of easily obtaining it. But when you do obtain said files, open the firmware folder and confirm that your emulator is working as intended. With all that said and done, we are going to open our Toy Story 2 ROM. The opening credits on the PlayStation 1 version is very slow, so I recommend going to speed skip and going to 400%. Press start, and we're going to stay right here on this menu. We are going to run the Lua that we added into our scripts earlier, but we cannot do it while within the game menu, and we cannot do it in the main menu before. It must be here on this Buzz Lightyear to the Rescue main menu screen. Go to Tools, Lua Console, go to Open Script, Archipelago, Data, Lua, and run ts2.lua. This will connect your BizHawk to the Archipelago server, as well as the Archipelago launcher. When both BizHawk and the Archipelago launcher are connected to the server, your Toy Story 2 client will ask for a slot name. This will be the same name that we named our .yaml file. So for me, it's Batu. Go to Command, Enter. TS2 connected, slot data received, Batu Team 1 playing Toy Story 2 has joined. So from here, everything is all set to go for the randomizer. Now all we have to do is open up PopTracker so we know what tracks or what checks are tracked as we play the game. So go to PopTracker, poptracker.exe, and this is going to open up a blank app here. Go back and find that Toy Story 2 PopTracker pack you found. Drag and drop that into PopTracker, and it'll ask if you want to install the Toy Story 2 PopTracker pack. Press yes. And boom, the Toy Story 2 pack is installed and it's looking great. Lastly, all we have to do is connect our PopTracker to the Archipelago server. Up here on the top, you'll find AP. Click that, and it's going to ask for our Archipelago host and port. So we're going to go back to the server, 56994, 56994. Okay. It's going to ask for your slot. Once again, mine's Batu. Okay. And if you set a password within your Archipelago server, this will be put here. I have none. So I'm going to press OK. And then as you can see, the AP is now green, which means it's online and is currently tracking my checks. As you can see on the left-hand side here, my level on lock is Al Spaceland. So from here, our archipelago is all set and ready to go. So when we start the game, as you can see, all of my levels are locked, except for Al Spaceland. I'm gonna make sure, yep. And then if I try to go, to Toys Barn, it's gonna missing on level unlocked. And we go to Spaceland. We load in just fine. Let's load in and make sure that I don't have any of my moves or anything. Nope, I just have bass buzz. And music randomizer is also working. So yeah, that's how you install and run the Toy Story 2 Archipelago randomizer. It does look a little daunting at first, and there's a few small things that if you don't do like the slot name, it won't make the Archipelago work. But all in all, it's not too bad, and it's honestly a really great randomizer. So I hope this tutorial was useful, and I hope to see you guys in the Toy Story 2 Archipelago soon.